Hey guys, it's Nate. Doing a little small review for the trades from Friday, February 12th on BYND, NVDA, and Tesla. So just going to get started here. Tesla was weak at the open, broke 800, and then it tried to take the 30 ward down. It couldn't get there, and then it just kind of hovered all day along the Thursday low. So I put this triangle on it, and it was getting pretty tight, and then it went inside 60. Show you that down here. So yeah, I went inside 60, and I said I was watching it, and then I actually put my price line on the top of that candle there, so at 803.80. And I had mentioned, so I was trying to take the inside 60 up. I saw this large green candle here on the 5 minute, and I thought, okay, they're going to take the inside 60 up, but they didn't. They tried to. So then I moved it. When it failed here, I moved this green line to the top of that candle there when they tried to take it up. And I said, okay, if they come back, retest Thursday's low, because they got out of this triangle here, and there's a small flag on the 5 minute here. If they take it back up, I'm going to take this. And they did. So I got in the weekly 805 calls. I was in and out of them a few times, and I got back in. So I got in here for a very small profit when it failed to take it up completely. And then I got back in here a couple times, and then my last time I got in was right here. I kind of got in a little big. I got in with 30 contracts. So I was confident in those. So here I got in, I think it was on this candle here, at 229 or something. I forget exactly what the price was. And I sold, it might have been on the same candle, I forget, for at like 310 or something. But you can see what it went up to. I wasn't expecting that move, and with it being expiration Friday, I wasn't expecting to hold that long. It was in the last 30 minutes that they were to expire, so I wasn't going to hold them for super long. And then, obviously your next target would have been the 809. So here, you're looking for the move up. This candle, you're wanting the orb, and then this candle, you get it. So then on the next candle, you're looking to break high a day. It does that. So then your next target would be Thursday's close, 811.66. Takes it, pulls back, hovers around it, and then shoots back up. So that's what I was looking at. Like I said, I originally had this price here on top of the 60. Couldn't quite take it up, pulled back, so then I readjusted to the top of this candle here, and I said, okay, here's where they're definitely trying to go through. So once it pushes through, I'm going to take it, and it worked out. So that's what I was looking at. So and beyond, same thing here. Tried taking the bottom of the 15 orb. Here's my 173.49. I mentioned that several times this week. So going to the daily, you can see why I was mentioning that. It was the top of this candle here. Struggled all week. Finally pushed through on Thursday. And then it came back, retested that area. So then I said in my review, 178.43 would be my next target, and then 181 which was this candle's high for the weekly high. So here's the 173.49. Here's the 178.43. 181 was up here, so you can see where it went to and why it struggled to get through the 181, because that was the prior week's high. So what I saw was it went inside 15 off the bottom of the orb back through the 173.49. So I took the weekly 180 calls. They were cheap. I got in, I think it was $1.10, and I sold for over $3. Yeah, I sold at $3.10 on those. It was over $3. So I got in at $1.10 and sold over $3, just over $3. And I had it. Once it got to a certain point, I put in a trailing stop. And when I do these on Fridays, on expiration days, what I do is I usually do something like I'll do a trail stop of 10 cents of the ask or something, and then I'll sell at the bid, or minus 10 or 15 cents of the ask. That way I'm pretty sure I'm going to get filled because on a slight pullback, those option prices can change drastically in a hurry, and I don't want to be stuck with something and lose a ton of profit. So, but yeah, I was looking at the inside 15 off our old 173.49 area, so I took it, noted it in the chat, and went right through the 178.43 and right up to 181, and clearly 181 is going to be a good resistance area. So then it never really got going again. So that's what I was looking at with that one. You can see it here on the 5-minute. Went through the previous close, previous day's high, the orb, the 178.43, and then 181 where it struggled. So that's what I was looking at with that one. And then NVDA. So here it had news, and then you don't want to play the actual news drop bar. Even you want to play the reaction following it. So what I mean by that is you're going to get your initial drop, and 9 times out of 10, once you get your initial drop, they're going to try and buy it back a little bit, and that's what they did here. So then you want to look for your proper entry. And so when news happens like this, I would, even if you're a 15, 30, or 60-minute trader, I would go down to at least the 5, because here you went inside 5 and down because they couldn't buy it back. Excuse me. So then I missed this initial drop. I was driving home. I left work early yesterday, and so I missed this because I had just left the office. So when I got home, I was looking at this and took the double inside 5 and down. But what it was also doing was it took the inside 15 down. So even here, your initial drop, bought it back, inside 15 down. Again, pause, 15, inside 15 down. Because what they were trying to do here was hold 600. They couldn't hold 600. That's a mental number. Everybody's, how many people got stopped out at 600? So then there was, more continued weakness once all these stops got hit at 600, and then they pulled it back. So that's what I was looking at there. Even here is your first clue that they were going to do something. A triple inside 30, inside 60 down. So you could have played that early. So let's see what this looks like, where this falls on the 5-minute. You would have, if you'd played the inside 60 and down move, you would have been in before this drop, just simply because it tagged it here. The low of this candle is 608. So the low of that inside 60 was 608.06. So you could have been in on this prior to this drop, and you would have, I don't want to say gotten lucky, but this news would have certainly helped you to get in on that. So yeah, because the low of this candle is 608, so you would have definitely been in when on any of these three candles here caught the move. But here's, if you're a flag person, you can see that bear flag there going up, and then double inside 5, aka all this is an inside 15 down. So that's what I played there, and then it just continued to drop. Here was the Thursday low. There's a gap here from when it gapped up. So overall, I thought this was a tremendous play. I forget exactly who it was that pointed it out, but great collaboration inside the chat there on this one. So I know Big Bob was on it. I think PDX was on it. Yeah, a lot of people were in on this. So really good stuff there. So that's, it's not just about the drops. You guys pay attention to these levels too. So like I said, they were trying to hold 600. How many people got stopped out here? So then they tried buying it back. They couldn't. Continued weakness inside 15 and down. So inside 15, inside 15. And then, there's some obvious support down here because the old previous high was 589. And then they bought it back. So, and then they went right back to around 600. So here's how it looked. Here's the double or triple inside 30s, inside 60. So that's pretty much all I have. Putting the newsletter together, and that will be out today or tomorrow. So have a good day.